Well, hey folks, I'm getting ready for a family portrait, and I'm a little bit early, or they're a little bit late. I wanted to go over the different lighting options that I use. I'm excited about this one because I just kind of assembled it, and I think it's exactly what I'm going to be needing for outdoors. So we're going to go through some of my off-camera lighting. Okay, let's take a look. All right. I found this box, yesterday at Jack's. It's like a 12-inch box, so it's kind of perfect for outside. It's not so big to where I'm not going to get, just the light hitting right here. This seems to get from edge to edge. In the back, I'm using an SB800. I found this in kind of an old junk pile. It can get, right from a hot shoe into the 3-prong connector, because these seem to always go bad. They're very sensitive, and you wiggle it around too much, and all of a sudden it's not working. And you have to send it in for repair, and that's about $150. So this seems to be a lot more solid connection, so I'm trying to use that whenever possible. And this is connected to a hot shoe mount where I have a pocket wizard tucked way under here. I have this bracket on the pole, so we get, some good tilting. If I want it up high and angling down, straight down even sometimes, that looks great. So it's a very easy to use bracket. I can just tilt it with one hand if I keep the tension just right. I have a bracket right in here that the speed light will set on, and I can adjust the height, and I pretty much have it exactly where I want it, and it's clamped down, and I don't think I'm ever going to change where that's at. I'm going to keep it like this all summer. So that is it. This got mounted in down here. I have the big bracket, little bracket that mounts the flash, an SB800 using this connector, a 12-inch softbox on a pole. And you know what? This pole, I'm only going to use this indoors for weddings. If I'm outdoors, I'm going to use this. It's a little bit bigger pole, and that would be, when wind hits it, I've lost, more of these than I can count. Here's another option. This is what I was using, an SB800 just right on a shoe mount. I got some Velcro up here from a pocket wizard, and then I'm using one of these because that one's broken. But this makes for a good backlight, makes for a good hard rim light. So if I'm using, this one in front for a portrait light, and I'm using, this one in back for a rim light, I get a great, great look. Here's some other modifiers. I was using this. This works really great. Apollo light modifier. It's like 6 inches across. So I like that, with this I just doubled my area. And I don't think I lost much power. This is same concept, a lot smaller. This is for, bouncing it off the flash. And some will go through, hit the ceiling. This is a larger bounce, and this is one of my favorites to use when I'm bouncing off the ceiling. And so then I have my pocket wizard attached to the camera, and this setup is for studio. This is what we're using for portrait light. It's my smaller of my 2 big boxes. It's medium, and it's my big box. So there you have it. That's, I don't know, all my lighting equipment I'll use in different situations. I am very anxious to use this one outdoors. I think this is going to look great. And when I go outdoors, I'll have a bigger pole, or I need to put a weight on the bottom, something, because the wind catches that, it's going to tip over. And this whole thing is like, you know, that's like, you know, 50, 400, 200, 100. So, it's about a $700-800, you know, unit right there. But it's worth it. Get great looks. Gonna get a great portrait light out of that, and I'll use the sun as backlight. And if the sun isn't out, I will, you know, put this one in and get a little bit of rim light from that. Looks like a sunny day. So that's it. And thank you for watching, and we'll keep in touch.